Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. As you can see, we're back in the field weeding. We never really left the field, to be honest. I did put a question out at the end of the episode last week to ask, do you keep your front loader on or do you take it off? And overwhelmingly response was that yes, you keep it on. I don't think anyone said they take it off. I've taken mine off. I'll explain why in a moment. My thought process was that potentially it was a bit too heavy for the front of the Massey, which was causing issues with the weeder, and I think that was a valid point because even going down the way we just went, it was quite slow. Anything uphill with this tractor is going to struggle, especially if you're pulling an implement that is literally in the ground. So yes, I did take it off. I will definitely keep it on for the most part, but if I'm noticing that there is a struggle with any particular implement, I will just remove it as I see fit. Again, this tractor will eventually become more of a yard tractor in the future, so we won't have to fret that too much. As far as having implements on the back, so we do have the weight now and the front loader, so this will become essentially a pallet loading machine for the future of the farm, meaning no, we are not going to sell it. I can't see a reason why. And it's not even an attachment, you know, an emotional, like with the John Deere AMT, a lot of people were like, oh, don't sell it, you know, blah blah blah, but also sell it because extra cash. This thing has been absolutely incredible for us for this series. The fact that we have done a full harvest and are now working on the second harvest all with this little Massey is impressive, I will say so. I mean, yes, it is slow-paced. That was the warning from the beginning. If you don't like so slow-paced content like this, then yeah, you might not enjoy this series, but that's absolutely fine, because that's absolutely fine. But we do have to get the weeding done. What else do we have? We do have to actually finish drilling that field. We did run out of seed nearly at the end, and it also needs to be rolled. So we do have seed. I did unload it with the front loader there, so I will yeah, get that filled up once we're done the weeding. As you can see, I'm missing quite a bit, but that's because it does require to be hoed as well. So unfortunately, we did sell our other weeder that also acted as a hoe. It did both, apparently. I haven't fully tested it, but yeah, if you get out and see here, it says weed partial hoe. So all these other weeds that I've gone over that have not disappeared are too big for the weeder, and we don't have a sprayer, so we will just have to leave them in for this season, which is fine. A bit unfortunate, yes, but it is what it is, really. So we do have the weeding to get done, and I do maybe it's just the placebo effect of having no front loader, but it does feel like it is going quicker, even though it's not going quite to the 12 kph that it claims to go to, but it is quicker and bigger than the other one that we had, so that is good as well. So yes, we have to finish drilling, we have to finish rolling the rye there, and fertilize both these fields. We also have pallets coming in now. We've got the lettuce, and I don't want to load anything onto the Mercedes until we absolutely need to, simply because we might need it for something else. We might need to convert it to a, because it is really the only way that we have of loading grain in for the chickens, which reminds me, I wonder how they're doing. We probably checked them in October, so they're probably fine for now. We also have bees, fresh as of last episode, and we've already got some honey as well. We did get them in September, and now we're in October, finishing up some field work. Now, before we crack off into a bit of a finalizing time lapse here, for the weeding at least. I don't know what we'll do into October and sorry, the rest of October and November as well, and December. I might have to look into the possibility of doing a contract. Now the problem with that is that on this particular map there is one field only as far as I'm aware, and last I checked it's currently cotton. So that's the only way we could do any sort of contract there, is if they need us to cultivate the field afterwards, and that would be, it'd be alright, but and it is very local, that field. It's just beyond those trees there a little bit, so it would be alright to do it, but I don't know if we want to do a big field like that. There is also the grass fields for the city, so the city themselves deploy contracts for baling various things, so whether it's for hay or silage. We can't do any silage baling, just we don't have the means for it. We do have a baler though, and we do have a row, so we could do some hay work, but we'd have to get a mower and we'd have to get a tedder as well. So further expenses to earn more money, that's kind of the trade-off. So the other option is to just pass through a few months a bit quicker to get to when we can sell some of our produce or eggs, our lettuce, and also eventually our grain that we harvested in the first year of harvest. I'm I'm crossing my fingers that we have enough to buy another chunk of land. Someone suggested buying a harvester first, which is a great idea, but the reason it's not a great idea first is because we can earn money from another piece of land to end up buying a harvester. So kind of stuck between the two options there. A harvester we do not need until next year anyways. If we were to be able to afford a piece of land, we could do loads of tree work and get loads of money from the trees, enough to buy a harvester. I don't really want to buy the small one again, because we did end up selling it. But if we can earn, I think £20,000 even, we can get a fully self-propelled one, plus the header. So I would say 30,000 maybe. There is a Massey one that I'm looking at, but the Bison might be the only option. So we'll have to just see. Ideally, I wanted to buy the field straight ahead, the one that's now behind, but I don't know financially if it's possible. The field behind is about 55, 59, nearly 60,000. The cheaper one is the one that way, which I didn't really want to buy. No particular reason, I just wanted to continue on the way I'm going this way versus going that way. But if it's £20,000 cheaper and it's got trees in, it seems like a fair good deal to me. Anyways, I've rambled on ample time with the weeding. I will finalise the weeding here in a quick time lapse. Right, well there we go. I think that's pretty much it. We can't really do much more than that. All these other weeds, as far as I'm aware, are too big for our weeder here. So yeah, the darker the colour, I wish you could sort of filter out the colours as well. All you can do is do that, get rid of them. So, but they are looking quite dark. So you see very bright. Oh, you can't really probably see that, but it's very bright on the very corner and a bit there. But the rest are all quite a bit darker. So that just indicates that they are that I cannot get to them, which is unfortunate. But that's all right. It is what it is. As I've said, I could just drive over them. I could just drive. I think, yeah, just drive over them to destroy them all. But that would take ages, and we have lots on. So if I'm really, really bored and we have nothing else on, then I'll just drive over the weeds to destroy them. But for now, we do have to get some drilling done and some rolling as well. So those will be the next two jobs we have. I know the nice thing is I've pondered this as well in a past episode as well, about getting another tractor so that we can get a helper in. And while that's a good idea, it's an unnecessary expense where we're at. I almost bought a second tractor in, well, a few episodes ago, and am I ever pleased that I did not? Yeah, I just don't need it. Just do not need a second tractor, especially just yet. This is why having this one around, keeping it and not selling it when we upgrade will be a very good idea. But we do need to load up some seed. We're in need of seed. Right, hello. How do we open this now? I thought it was... Hello. What's going on here? Have I done something wrong? That's a bag of seed, yeah? Perfect, so let's load it in. Do I have to... Is this not close enough? What's going on? I can't even open the thing. I think the seeder is broken. Unload? What are we unloading? Oh, strange. Weird. Weird. That was strange. I hit unload, and then it changed to you first need to fill the tool, as if it wasn't, as if it had something else in it. Oh, still not bloody working. Alright, let me troubleshoot this then. Right, so we are making our way to the field here. I didn't actually find a solution. What I've had to do is basically add in the seed to the drill through the developer commands or whatever it is, and yes, we'll just have to subtract it from the seed of the bag. Luckily this holds 500 liters, the bag is 1,000, so as long as it still drills, okay, good, then we're fine. That is really strange though. I can't open it, it worked before, it must need a reset to the shop, but I cannot be bothered to do that. Because yeah, it can't be the seed bag. Why would it be the seed bag? Anyways, not a problem. I will just remember that we need to add in, once we end this 500, I won't fill it up until, I need to remember not to fill it up until it's fully empty, so that we can add another 500 and then just delete that other bag. I might even delete the bag beforehand, but I want to keep it just so I remind myself that we need to not buy seed, because we technically have some. But luckily, we were able to get the field completed here. Just spin around and get this small bit that I must have missed here. There we go. Okay, brilliant. So if we have a look at the map, we should see that we are all drilled in. Look at that. So we've got, look at beautiful colours. We've got the nice canola here and the rye. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the setup we have so far. Now, we do have to roll this and fertilize that, so I think I would like to, I don't know, I think I'm going to fertilize first, just because it's a bit of a quicker job, and then that way we, when we roll, we don't have to worry about not being able to see where the fertilizer is going. It should be absolutely fine. Yeah, that's very strange. I'm just going to see if the little, now that there's seed in, I'm going to see if it allows me to fill up or not. Yeah, that's super weird. Don't know. I honestly, I think it's a, I think the seed drill must just need resetting or something. I don't know. I've never seen that happen like that personally, so it's very possible that that is just the case. Right, to get this here. I'm only putting it here because, well, we need the roller shortly. But that's fine, we'll get that put there. We'll hop over to our spreader. I do want to just have a quick check before we crack on with this to see what we can afford for fields nearby, or land masses I should say. So I wanted 144, but it's 59,000 bloody pounds, so it's a bit much. This one also would have been nice. There is that invisible thing, so maybe not this one. But then 149 is 50. Oh, wait. Oh, this one's cheaper. Bugger. Right, well, that's fine, because it's still loads of trees. So 43 versus 50. That's £7,000 difference. That's quite a bit. Honestly, if we were to buy this, there are so many trees in that I would not be worried about it. in fact, we could probably earn enough to be able to afford another bit of land. So even if we do own this, that's fine. It might just turn into another massive field. The whole thing could become a field. We could have sort of fields spotted around the map here. So yeah, I think that'll be the goal. What was it, 47 or 43? £43,300. I think that's all right. Do you know what I mean? I think that's fine. I mean, for the land, I think it's fine that it's across the way is what I'm getting at, pretty much. But anyways, what am I doing? Let's... What are you doing, mate? So this needs, I just want to confirm, yes, this fully needs fertilizing, so does that. So I might as well just start somewhere. Start here. It's going to be a bit difficult to see on this one. Just a bit. So I will try and I'll just try and go round and round as best I can. So early days, I feel like in the very beginning when I was starting my my farming simulator recording, content creating and all that, when I would miss a bit, I would have to go back and get it. But now I feel like I'm at a point where it's kind of realistic, like, oh, you missed a small bit, don't waste the seed or fertilizer in this case, or herbicide or whatever. You know, sometimes, yeah, it makes sense to go back and tidy up in that, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem as important sometimes for a small bit missed, you know, sort of like the whole crying over spilt milk thing. I was going to go straight across actually, but I won't. No, I'm going to go this way. Yeah, I was only because, but I want to focus on this field because it's going to be a bit more difficult to see. So once this is done, that one will be just so much easier to contend with. So we should be good for fertilizer here. I really hope we don't have to buy more, because that's just a faff. Go back to the shop. We do have a couple bags there, so that's good. I will not be buying big bags of fertilizer. Buying it by the 50-litre bag is financially much more sound, as someone did point out in a comment, and absolutely makes sense, which is why I'm very pleased that I have been doing it this way anyways. So let's crack on with this in another quick time lapse. And there we go, easy as that. Both fields fertilized. I will admit I was kind of guessing a bit when I did that field, because I couldn't see bloody thing. So we'll have a look at the map and just confirm, but we did manage to get it all done with the fertilizer that we had. Now hopefully I can load this up. Yeah, okay, that's good at least. Oh, I have to get... oh, maybe not. Oh dear. At least this one, I can just go like this, and oh my, okay, well that works at least. Happy days. Now let's have a look at the maps and see what's going on. That is alright. There is a small, see that section and that section I would get, but these little ones I'm not fussed about, so I will very quickly go and tidy those two up, and then we can get the roller. Right, here we are. I do love the aspect of rolling the field as well. It just gives a lovely sort of final stage to the field, if that makes sense. It makes it look like, okay, we're done now. You know, if you were to leave it without, it just has a bit of an unfinished feeling to it, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else experiences that as well. It's not just for the yield bonus, because it is really... I think one is 3%, so mulching, rolling, one is 3 and one is 2, but it ends up being pretty much 2.5 each at the end of it, because if you or each of them is 3 if you only do the one, but if you do them together then it's 5 total. So for example, right now this field yield should be 98%, if my maths are correct, simply because it is one of two sort of extra yield things. Actually, I could probably just have a very quick check as well, just to see this area. So it does say, oh no, yeah, 97 it says. Okay, so never mind. Let's check this one. So maybe it does only count as 2. See, this one says 98. Maybe it's because this one's not fully done. But yeah, nevertheless, at least it is. So it does say weeds are growing in, which is sort of problematic, because that means that we could do the weeding, but one, they don't show up on the field, and two, they don't show up on the map. So I don't know how poorly it would be perceived. So I might even just wait till November and do the weeding, but I don't want to run the risk of not being able to weed it fully. So I wonder why the other field, the canola, didn't. So within the first 2 growth stages, usually it doesn't require a hoe or a sprayer, simply a weeder. But the canola did say it requires both. Well, it did have both kinds of weeds, and so I don't know if I'd be better off. I know that if we were to do it now, the weeds wouldn't pop up at all. But it is just a bit problematic since you can't really see them. There is something to be said about seeing them disappear. I don't know what it is, but we shall see. I know that I honestly don't think I will. Potentially, I mean, this is where we kind of, for a survival challenge, in this aspect at least, we kind of have a bit of a bottleneck at points. Not that we're completely stuck, it's just we're stuck for a time, because we've got 2 fields, and my efficiency levels are quite high to get them done as soon as possible. So I probably could have waited to fertilize them the second time later on, but I also don't want to run the risk of going too far where we need narrows, and then that's extra cost. So I feel like having that efficiency is kind of vital with a series like this, because you do not want to go and spend extra cash that you don't need to spend, especially when we're trying to buy more land, which is inevitably going to fund a harvester in the future as well, to be able to harvest the crops that we're doing so efficiently. So yeah, I think what we'll do here is just crack on with this rolling in a time-lapse. I know we've got like this 3rd time-lapse. They're all fairly short as well. Nothing like the hemp madness of vintage, which is ongoing. Hopefully done by next week, we'll see, but that's neither here nor there. Let's crack on with the rolling. There we go. All the rolling has been completed. Now this little bit I must have missed in drilling. I think, yeah, that's a small bit missed in drilling, not a big deal, and a couple of missed bits as well. I did switch over to first person while rolling because it's almost the width of the tractor, so it kind of works out that way. It is a bit, first person is difficult to play in if you're doing everything in first person. I do try and do a little bit here and there, but yeah, for the most part I think it's yeah, it's good. It's good sometimes to switch it up. Right, well there we go. Oh, last thing that needs doing is the weeding in this field, and I'm kind of tempted to do it now, but I know I won't be able to see where we've been, so I will take the chance and see if it does need hoeing in the next month or not. Ideally, no, just weeding, but we shall see when that time comes. Until then, though, I think we're done with October, and that's fine with me because it has been a busy month. We've got loads done. Still don't know what's on about this. Yeah, I don't know. That's very strange. But no matter. The drill must just need a reset to the shop or something, which we can faff with another day. Now that all the drilling is done, I'm not too worried about it. So with these bales as well, we do need to check when straw bales can be sold, because I've just thought that we have that to sell as well. Mind you, it's only worth that much, but look, okay, here we are. Look at this, 33,744. The problem with this is that it's not enough for a new bit of land, but I have no intention on buying anything else until we can buy a bit of land. And so seeing that number is a bit problematic, because as it stands now, well, that includes seed as well, so yeah, maybe we shouldn't look at that number. It's kind of false, isn't it? So we have £6,100 maximum pounds worth. We might get that price, we might get a bit more, we might get a bit less. So the linseed won't multiply, unfortunately. What we have is what we have. So waiting for January for that. The lettuce will, however, multiply, which is brilliant. So that means by February we should have more than that. Honey as well. Honey is brand new. We're just getting started with the honey, so by March, hopefully, we have a nice chunk there. Eggs will be really nice in November to sell, because those as well do go up. Actually, November, look at that. That's coming up. That's literally next month, so that's very good as well. So we'll wake up nice and early to hopefully get that sold. What I might do, because sometimes this is a bit deceiving. So it does say eggs in November. So Farmers Market is showing 4181. Did that show 4181? 4288. 41. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bloody thing. Sorry. Ah, there it is. Haha. Whoops. So it does say November is the best at 3,000. Hold on a minute. Right, this Max fella is one of the people in the here, let's just tag it. One of the people, like the locals of the village. Oh no, oh yeah, there he is. Oh no, that's. Hang on, we need to identify this. There we go. Right, there he is. That's Max's place there. There are a few other people. You have Alexis. You've got Nils, Patrick. Max is a wealthy man. He's got a couple spots. Evelyn, Jana, Jimmy, Wilson, Evelyn again. Oh, she's got... Maybe that's a market stall or something as well. And then the spinnery. So nobody owns that. I love how it shows the hours of the farmer's market. That's lovely as well. So, yeah, we're going to be visiting Max probably here in November. But, yeah, it is a bit nerve-wracking not knowing if you're going to have enough money by the time that comes. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I completely forgot. Eco-rubbish. Blimey, never mind. We'll be fine. Right, let's move on to November. Good morning and welcome to November. Now, I know it's very dark and fairly early. For November, I know it's not early, everyone's up at 5 AM, whatever, but it's fairly early for us here, considering the light. I usually like to, wake up with the light, depending on what we need. Look at our rye, it's looking absolutely lovely. Now, the thing is, that's no good. It does require a hoe. Yeah, I should have done it, but at least now, I was going to say we'll be able to see them disappear, but we won't, because it's as tall as the rye germinates really quickly. Right, well, as you can see, we do have eggs to sell. Let's go into that menu. Yeah, it's literally at the best possible price it could be right now, which is at the farmer's market as well. It's shifted to the farmer's market. So let's just go to eggs here. 4591, 4469. This one is going up still. But I think what we need to do is just at least load it up, make our way, because we can get that sold. They will produce more, of course, throughout the day, so if there's a chance we can sell more in the future. I just don't want to miss the maximum price that we can get, which is kind of what it's at right now. So I wouldn't really want to risk missing that. Yeah, let's go into first person for our loading. Oh, no, that's a terrible idea. We can't see what we're loading. Actually, that helps a bit. Nearly. There we go. Alright, well, we have some eggs, which is really, really lovely. Oh, it was nearly 1,000 as well. I wonder if we just... Oh no, it's 2,000 anyways for the full pallet, so it doesn't matter. I thought it'd be nice to have a full pallet, but if it's not going to be a full pallet with... I thought they were only 1,000, but 2,000 litres, eh? Eggs are really quite good. I'm very pleased that I opted to do eggs then, blimey. Or chickens, rather. There we go. Alright, brilliant. So that is our first... This is our first time selling any sort of produce, which is exciting. Very exciting. Lettuce is still not there. Still need another couple of months for that. I was hoping to be able to take it down, but no matter. Has that gone up? 4559. No, it hasn't changed. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to the farmer's market, which is here. We've never been... Oh, it doesn't even open till... Oh, no, it's open now, because it says 6. Yeah, 6 till 9, so it's very, very early. So, yeah, I think I will keep... This was very difficult to put on, the front loader, by the way. So I think I will probably end up keeping it on, yeah. As people have suggested, it is a bit of a faff to get off and put back on. So when it comes time to becoming our main yard tractor, it will never have to come off, ever, ever. And really no reason now for it to come off. So, happy days. Right, we need to, follow the beacon of light is what we need to do. So let's just get these strapped down. Happy days there as well. Everything's happy days. What a beautiful day. Beautiful November morning. We might as well take the back way round. And then we will have to get the weeding done in this field here. Whether or not I do that in a time-lapse, just do it off camera, or even in the next episode remains to be seen. But, well, actually, you know what? Let's put this journey into a time-lapse. Right, here we are. So I don't know if I have to go to an individual, or if it just sells right here. Right, so it's not right here. Unless we have to reverse in. Let's see. Let us see. Ah, okay. Might have to do a bit of unloading here somewhere. Oh, blimey, everyone's got their own little bloody thing. Okay.
I've been selling the products you brought me very well. Evelyn Carson gave me a very good soup recipe using vegetables from my stall. Do you have any other products to sell me so that I can diversify my recipes?
Dunno, mate. I haven't sold you nothing. What are you on about? You've got me mixed up with someone else, mate. Sorry about that. Who's this now?
Hi. I hope you're not using too many chemicals on your crops.
No chemicals, mate. We have a weeder. Whoa, wow, you've populated that very good, Baker. I don't really care to listen to what you have to say. So, oh, wow, where'd you get all this, mate? Congratulations on your very quick farmer's market service. Oh, she's having a dance. Lovely. Where the bloody hell do we go? So, let's have a look again at this. It just says farmer's market, which is a bit confusing. So, the price from Max, which I believe is just down the way here, he's over there. But farmer's market, I don't want to sell to the wrong person. So, who are these people? Oh, it doesn't show. I wonder if these are all the same. I wonder if you can just sell to any of them. I'd hate to miss out on the wrong price, though. But there's no reason why... Do you know, like, they've all got their own thing. Sorry, Max, he wants firewood as well. Greedy bugger. It's cool that they've all got different things. I quite like this little farmer's market. Got furniture as well. Ah, look at this lad.
My back is starting to hurt from carrying all the taro bags, so I have to watch out for my back. You don't have a problem because you bring them to me with your machines.
Yeah.
If you have time next time, Could you help me put them on my shelf?
Sure. Yeah. I don't know what taro is, but yeah, sure. Sure. No problem. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put it into this trigger here, just because this is the lad with the eggs.
That's not used at the back of the market. Why don't you set up shop with us so we can sell more products than the supermarket opposite?
Yeah. Agreed. Rubbish supermarket. Okay, well, let's take the chance here and sell to this lad. I do think these are all farmers market stalls, so you can kind of sell them to anyone. I do want to just confirm though, because all these people are individual houses, but this as the farmers market is... Yeah, let's just try. Let's just give it a go. There you go. It's selling. Selling the eggs. Sorry, mate, you got to go around. Delivering. 4558. Okay, so was that the same amount that we were expecting? Yeah, it's fine. Absolutely fine. So that's cool to know. Okay, brilliant. I will remove the interactive zones. That is very good to know. So basically, any stall at the farmer's market here is the farmer's market. So I think I'd like to sell it to the proper place. That just makes sense to me. So I'm very pleased about that. I think also... Oh, sorry, you're literally walking into me. I think while we're down here in this area, I'm going to make a cheeky stop and do something cheeky, because I do like the money coming in. It's quite nice. So I think we're going to make a quick stop here at this place and get a bit of eco rubbish, because I did mention it and I hate to forget about it. We haven't done it for a while. I did the car, but really we have loads of other things here that we can be a bit cheeky and claim. So I would just like to do that. I'm going to do a very quick loading session. I'll probably do it off camera, but I just wanted to at least let you know that I am. We've got loads of things over there as well, and the reason I say I'll do it off camera is because it's literally going to be this the whole time, but faster, that quick. So yeah, I think we'll just load a few things on. Nothing too mental. I just want to get a few bits here because I know that this is guaranteed money in the bank, and I know there's probably other spots around that have eco rubbish kicking about, and we'll go and collect that later on, because we will need the cash. So yeah, any extra eco rubbish we can collect is really going to help us out, because we do want to buy some land. So I will crack on with this, and we'll see you when we get this all filled up. Alright, here we are arriving at the eco station. So we managed to get a decent haul. It's fairly modest compared to some of the other hauls I've been able to get, but we've got 2 mattresses, so that's really good. So we'll just get all that unstrapped and we'll start to dump it into the thing. Oh, it might be a bit close actually. Yeah, a bit close. Just get those in first. Oh, that kind of worked. There we go. Right, and just pull forward a bit so we can try and get those barrels in. Oh, wow, okay. I think me loading this in is much more fun to watch than me loading the truck up, because it can get a bit ridiculous, especially with those bloody big tires that just kind of have a mind of their own. The barrels have a mind of their own as well, to be fair. But anyways, we did clear... Oh, come on, always miss one, eh? We did clear the... Bugger, get in there. We did end up clearing that whole place, so that's really cool. Now we'll see how much we get from all that. Not bad, nothing needs repairing, so we'll just very quickly do the thing. At £120 for those metal barrels, that is alright. So this will probably be like £1,000. Yeah, 1,013, not bad. Not, sorry, 1,300, 1,314 is what I should have said. But there we go. So, we are sitting fairly pretty at £11,761, which is not quite what we need to be at, but fret not, because, as I've said, we do have other things incoming, such as more lettuce is constantly going, max value of £7,500, and that's still going up. Let's double check that though. Oh, brilliant. Okay, we've got water in, it's fine, we can fill that up later. I think we've got at least 2 pallets out now, plus we've got, I think this is 2 pallets now. I think they're 500 litres. It could be 1,000, I can't remember. And so the linseed, I'm excited to sell that. The oat as well I will be selling. The wheat and sorghum I'll keep for the chickens though, because the money we get from the eggs from them is much better than that. And then of course we have the straw that we can sell the lot of. We can sell all of it. So that's really good also. And the animal dealer's not very far away. And we have the trailer that can attach to the lorry, so it's all very good. It's all very good. It's all coming together, and if it really is to the point... No, I don't even want to think like that. We are going to have enough. We are going to earn enough from everything that we need to do to buy a new piece of land before we need a harvester, because that is kind of the next goal. So let's achieve it, shall we? Right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Survival Challenge. As always, I greatly appreciate your viewership, your comments, your likes. If you did enjoy it, a cheeky thumbs up does help out the channel. And please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.